Minister Bheki Cele conducted a walkabout on Durban's beachfront today as part of his festive season monitoring campaign.
Coastal provinces are a hive of activity at this time of the year. Domestic and international tourists are spoiled for choice and many are exploring different venues. Police say there have been no major incidents reported thus far, but the police minister has urged his members to leave nothing to chance.
94 to 95 of the South African police are on duty. We'll see after the festive season what is happening. So we'll be on the ground, we'll be visible.
Cele spent some time interacting with holiday makers in Durban, and with New Year's Eve fast approaching, a warning that alcohol consumption will be closely monitored.
We don't allow people to come with any form of alcohol around the beach, even if it is in your stomach. Don't come along the beach.
Tourists appear to be happy with security measures.
We haven't recognized anything so far. So if you arrive here, you probably see, okay, the walls are higher, there are more fences, there are more security around than probably in other places of the world.
Oh, my experience are very good. I have no problems, I have no fears. So the weather is nice, the people are nice, all good.
Authorities have also urged members of the public to be vigilant. Simphiwe Makhanya, SABC News, Durban.
And let's go to Durban, where we'll be speaking to Simphiwe Makhanya, who has been following the minister throughout the day. Good evening, welcome to the Full View, Simphiwe. It has been a busy day for you. The minister indicating that no major crimes have been reported, but what are some of those minor crimes that have been reported?
Evening to you, Aldrin, evening to the viewers of Full View. Well, Aldrin, as you put it, as you heard it in the story that you've just played, the minister was very concerned about the issues such as drunken driving, as well as those people who have been found with illegal firearms. There have been quite a number of roadblocks which have been conducted in and around the city of Durban. In particular, the minister made mention of the roadblock which was conducted in Umlazi, where quite a few of those illegal firearms were found, in expressing, of course, his disappointment and saying that he's quite concerned that there are still people who carry these illegal firearms around with them.
And during that interview that you had with him earlier on, he also mentioned about 3 people that were killed, including one suspect that was wanted for multiple murders.
Exactly, Aldrin. Though the minister was not very precise in terms of what actually happened there, but he did say that it appeared as though that it was a drive-by shooting where the suspect who was basically wanted by police was actually shot and killed in a drive-by shooting. We don't know as to what may have caused that, Aldrin, but they saying that police are investigating the matter.
The minister also speaking about that what is noticed is that because during the festive season a lot of people go to the coastal areas, some of these people are also foreign nationals, some of them also undocumented, particularly I think he mentioned Lesotho.
Exactly, Eldon. The issue of undocumented foreign nationals being able to access the city of Durban or any other coastal city was quite also a thorny issue for the minister. He's basically saying that police will be deployed in full force to ensure that those who are going to be visiting these coastal cities are actually protected or feel protected. Today he went to Ushaka Marine World, which is one of the popular hangout spots here in Durban, where he was basically interacting with quite a number of both international and domestic tourists. And many of them that we spoke to Aldrin expressed their satisfaction in terms of their safety. They said that there have been no major incidents of crime. They feel secure because as they walk around, there are quite a number of police, so there's a strong police visibility.
I was actually quite surprised that even the German couple that you spoke to this morning said that they haven't seen any incidents of crime. And the last question that you posed to them was that, will they be coming back? And they said, certainly.
Certainly, Adrian. That's basically what they said. And that's what we would hope for as South Africa, and to have more and more of these international tourists coming to our shores, so that there will be job opportunities, because the city of Durban alone is expecting over 1 million tourists to be visiting this time of the season, which is the festive season. So far, all projections seem to be, materializing. We spoke to the representatives of Tegwini a few days ago, who was basically expressing that all the accommodation in and around the city has been fully booked since the start of the festive season.
Okay, let's quickly speak about these holiday makers. How are they finding Durban? And I ask this on the basis that last month, remember that we were reporting that 2 people were killed on the Suncoast beach, on the Suncoast beaches, and I think there were multiple stab wounds. But how are other people who are holiday makers finding Durban as well as the KZN coastal line?
Indeed, Eldrin, that incident on Suncoast did actually shock quite a number of people who were starting to question whether they will be able to be safe during this time. But it actually turned out that a few weeks after the incident, that incident was just an isolated incident where one of the people who actually died was committed suicide. That's what the provincial police ended up saying, that one of those who actually died there was actually the person who committed suicide. So that incident, Eldrin, has been cleared. So in terms of the visitors that have been coming in Durban during this time, they've been maintaining that so far they are happy with what they are seeing. Their expectations have been met, and there are no serious issues for them, because there are quite a number of people as you drive, as you walk through the promenade, which has just been recently refurbished. You see quite a number of foreign nationals and foreign tourists coming, just enjoying themselves. And the police visibility is actually quite evident, and they are appreciative of that and saying that they've got no problems and no issues.
Just quickly in conclusion, in that interview that you had with the minister earlier on, you also said that alcohol will not be allowed on the beaches, even in people's stomachs. So how are they monitoring that situation?
Yes, certainly, Aldrin. What you actually said before then was that people should consume a lot and lots of water and not alcohol during this time. And the issue of consumption of alcohol is a serious one, because you'd understand that in some instances when people have indulged and overindulged in alcohol, then you get incidences which turn out to be quite serious, like in fightings and all that. Mm-hmm. So the minister was basically saying that in order to catch those unnecessary, incidents, people must be sober at all times and enjoy themselves.
Thank you so much, Simphiwe Makhanya, SABC reporter, joining us there from Durban. Still sticking with the beaches. In what has become a tradition on the day after Christmas, thousands flocked to beaches in East London today. However, Nahun Beach was closed